Let's get a quick take on former CIO panelist and Denver Post editorial page editor Dan Haley taking over as the head of the Colorado Oil and Gas Association. Patty Calhoun from Westward, this seemed like a smart move. Dan Haley's pretty suave, he's media savvy, people tend to like him. It sounds like this is going to be a pretty good catch for COGA. What do you think?
Well, too suave for this table, obviously.
Clearly.
He's following in Tricia Schuler's footsteps, and she was a really smart move for the oil and gas group. Dan Haley will be another really good one, someone who can talk to all kinds of people, breaks all the stereotypes, and it's wonderful to know there is life after journalism.
David Kopel from the Independence Institute and DU Law School. Sounds like COGA is certainly making sure they're ready for whatever fracking wars are going to be happening in the next 2 years or year and a half when it comes to the ballot issue. What do you think of Dan Haley being the new CEO?
Brilliant move. I think he has all the virtues Patty said, as well as a really strong strategic sense, and COGA's right to realize that they'll never return to peacetime. There is a fraction of the left which hates oil and gas as much as the Ayatollah Khomeini hated humor and thinks it's immoral and just wants to get rid of it, and they will never ever stop. So COGA is always going to be playing some defense for a long time. I believe Bill Owens was a former head of COGA as well. So perhaps we will one day be seeing Governor Haley.
That's awfully mean of you to say that, Dan. I'm sure that he would not appreciate that as a possibly being a future governor. I'm sure he'd enjoy that. Ed Sealer from Denver Business Journal. Do you think folks on the activist side of things, fracking activists are against it, see this as something that they need to respond to? You have a pretty heavy hitter now heading COGA.
I don't know how they feel like they're going to respond. It's not like they're bringing in somebody to run COGA who is intently familiar with the inside baseball of the industry. I mean, they're bringing in somebody from the outside, so I would imagine this is a bit of a curveball. If your intent was to attack COGA and attack industry groups as a fractivist, this is not going to help you. And it'll be curious to see exactly how Haley, who is, as everyone says, very media savvy, can get that message out in different ways than COGA has. I mean, frankly, during the last election, COGA seemed to be overshadowed by CRED, the group that many of their members helped to fund. But will it kind of ascend back to that place of first in line media sources that I think some of its members want it to be at?
Penfield Tate, attorney Greenberg Traurig, longtime state lawmaker. What do you think of the appointment?
You know, I think it's interesting. Clearly, it signals COGA's intent to sort of arm up for the coming media and public relations, public awareness campaign that's coming up over the fracking issues. It'll be interesting to see how the fracking activists respond, because the key to this whole battle is communicating with people and getting your point across. And I think everybody's had a difficult time doing it up to this point, but smart move by COGA.